So, in today's maths lesson, we're being introduced to a line graph. Now, you'll think it looks similar to the bar graph that we looked at a few lessons ago. And you're correct, they do look similar. They have the vertical axis, which we can now call the y-axis, and the horizontal axis, which we can now call the x-axis. It does look very similar. It has two pieces of information, one running along the y-axis, one running along the x-axis. And you're right that it will have a title as well. So they're the similarities between a bar graph and a line graph. So you might be asking yourself, well, why are we using a different type of graph? What makes it different to the bar charts? Well, a line graph shows a change in something over time. So that might be a change in temperature, might be a change in speed, might be a change in height. So it shows a change over time. So here we are looking at the playground temperature during the mornings in April. So we've got the temperature running along the y-axis, the horizontal axis, the vertical axis, and then we've got the time running along the x-axis at the bottom, the horizontal one. So we can see the time starts at 9 AM. That was when the first data capture was taken. It then goes to 10 AM, 11 AM and 12 PM. So we can see that some data was captured on the hour every hour. So we can see from that graph that the line is going up. So the later it gets in the morning, the higher the temperature gets. So let's have a look. If we look at 9 AM, I'll just get my marker over here. If we look at 9 AM here and go upwards to where the point is and then go across, we can see at 9 AM it was 4 degrees along there. If we go to 10 AM here and we travel up to 10 AM to where the point is on the graph and then we run across, we can see that at 10 AM it was 6 degrees. The same with 11 AM, we go up and we run across and we can see that at 11 AM it was 8 degrees. So between 9 AM and 10 AM it's gone up by 2 degrees. Between 10 AM and 11 AM it's gone up another 2 degrees. But between 11 AM and 12 PM it only goes up by 1 degree. We can see that between 11 and 12 the line is not as steep as between 10 and 11. So that shows that it hasn't gone up as much or increased as much as when it did between 10 and 11 there. Now it doesn't always show an increase. Sometimes it could show a decrease as well, especially with temperature. We know temperature goes up and then it comes down. If you're looking at the height of a person over their lifetime then maybe it won't come down until they're very old. But yes, so it can go up and it can come down. So that is a line graph. The last thing I've just remembered to remember is that once you've plotted your points on your line graph, you then need to get a ruler and you need to draw a straight line to attach them. Not a curved line, a straight line to attach those points.